Hi everyone, it's Taylor here. Today we're going to create this fun calendar that makes a great desktop display for anyone in your life who loves to laugh. Each of the months features a different cow-themed joke with a scratch-off sticker so that your recipient can interact with the calendar and scratch off the answer to each of the jokes. So let's get started. This Punny project starts with our square calendar cards. This is the Moo-la-la version, and there are 12 different calendar cards, each featuring a cow-themed joke and an answer to that joke. You can place the scratch-off stickers over the answer, or you can choose to leave those off. I'll be using the landscape desk calendar, where each month of the year is printed on a separate piece of 100-pound cardstock, and there's an open space on the left where the square calendar cards will fit perfectly. We will decorate each of those calendar months, and then we can display them in our walnut wood display stand. So you can see those calendar cards fit perfectly in that open notch to make display a breeze. Now we have our cool pool rotating stencil, and this resembles cow spots, so that's why I chose that. And I'll be using the decorative borders. Some of these cut directly into your card, and some of them cut out the full border. Next, I will be blending using VersaFine Clair ink and my black blender brush, and I'll be coloring with my Olo markers. We'll talk about what colors I used in the description of the video. I have my Post-it removable labeling tape for masking, and I'll be using my Teal Tape to hold the stencil down. So here you can see I'm starting with those pre-printed cards. You can foil these if you want, as they are toner printed, but I am going to color them with my Olo markers. They are designed to fit on the left side of our landscape desk calendar. So once we get these colored, we'll decorate the desk calendar and get everything ready to insert into the walnut wood display stand. So I'm starting with a couple different colors of green to color, and now I'm starting in the sky with the blue. And I'm just kind of blending this all the way across the bottom and adding a few little shadows around the cow itself to add a little bit of dimension to the sky and the grass. So really simple coloring, a little yellow on the bell and making the hair and the hooves and the tail brown, and that card is finished. So I've skipped ahead here a little bit, and I'm finishing up coloring the fourth card so we can put together 4 months of this calendar together. We're going to set aside our square calendar cards and start decorating our landscape desk calendar. I'm starting with January, and I'm going to place one of the cards just so that I can get an idea of how I want to mask off the right side. So I don't want to blend over the top of the dates. So I placed some Post-it removable labeling tape down, and I'm blending with the VersaFine Clair ink over the top of that cool pool stencil so that I get something that resembles cow spots. And I am intentionally not blending the entire piece. I left it kind of faded down into the right corner, and you can see how that square calendar card is going to fit perfectly in that space. So after we finish blending all 4 cards, we will place the scratch-off sticker over the top of the answer. So we've included the answer in a gray box, so it's super easy for you to perfectly lay that scratch-off sticker over the top of the answer, and your recipient can simply scratch that with a coin, or one of our On the Right Track discs would be perfect to include with this gift. So I'm going to pop up each of those square calendar cards on top of our blended desktop calendar pieces. I'm using our 1/2-inch foam squares to do that, and just going to position those over that stenciled area. So with 4 of our calendar months complete, we're going to add one of our decorative borders along the bottom of the calendar. When we designed these calendars, we had to keep in mind that when you insert them in the walnut wood stand, we didn't want the stand to cover up any of the numbers. So we have extra space at the bottom and thought that a fun decorative border would be just the perfect touch to add to the bottom of each of these calendar pieces and kind of cover up a little bit of that extra white space and give some sturdiness to the base of your calendar when you insert it into your desktop stand. So I'm just going to adhere that on the bottom and cut off the edge. And these would be super fun to use on your cards as borders. You'll find the set also includes 4 designs. It's the same design that do not have a cut line around the edge of the border. So you can simply put those at the base of your card to create your own stitched lines or stitched borders on your card projects. So now that I have all 4 of those adhered to my calendar pages, my gift is complete. I can package this up cutely and gift it to a friend, and hopefully they'll get a laugh all year long. I'll be gifting it with the walnut wood display stand. You can see that it stands really nicely and will make the perfect desktop display. I hope you're feeling inspired to get started on your calendar projects. We have many options in our pre-printed collection of square calendar cards, including friendly and feisty for those of us who like a little bit of snark. You can find all of these products at the Tailored Expressions web store at tailoredexpressions.com.